Sorry, I had to unmute my stuff. What's going on, everybody? Got a few little kinks to work out. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. What's going on, Jake? How you doing, bro? Boom. Big hugs to you. How you doing? I ain't talked to you and seen you in a while. So Bobby was telling everybody 7 or 8 o'clock. I'll probably try to do that next time if this does all right. I got a whole brand new system and stuff. It's been sitting here months for me to go live. And I guess I need to test it out. So I figured that's what I do anyway. Anyway, boom. How are you doing? You be good? Good. Jake, how's the weather that way? We had like 81 degrees today or some crazy stuff. Of course, we changed zones, so you know how that works. Your weather's not ever supposed to get back to the other zone. Let's see, we was 7 A and B, now we're 8A or something like that. What's going on, fam? How y'all doing? There's another name I ain't seen in a long time. Glenn and April, how y'all doing? Just been busy. Amy, what's up? I seen the message in text. I was going to tell you, but I figured somebody would. I was like, I told everybody 7 or 8, or I was like, no, it's 9. But that's what we'll do next time. Saturdays and Sundays are 8 up. Busy. Of course, you know me, I really don't try not to pay attention to who I step on. It's YouTube, so. But for me, you know, it's really hard to find time. We're making it there, though. We're making it there. I was forced to have time today because, Hendrix's surgery and Bobby just getting better from hers. We had to take the day off anyway. Figured if I wasn't getting paid, I could go live. Randy, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Thank you, sir. It's been a while. I don't do the early shift on our stuff anymore, so I don't get to, if you're still even going live early in the mornings. But I used to catch you, but I switched back to the night shift since we got some of the clients out of the way and picked some new ones up. So anyway, like I said, I got a new system, so y'all let me know how I sound, because this thing's got like 25 buttons over here, and I don't want to push the wrong thing. Voice changers and all kind of stuff, plus a new mic, and I'm just trying to get it all set up. I normally use the mic for overdubbing. I love it, but I don't exactly know what it sounds like live. What's going on? Howdy. Evening. Man, it's still hot. Was it hot where you was at, Boone? I ain't going to ask you, Jake, because I know how it is over your way. Peanuts, what's up? Good to see you, man. Been a few days since I talked to you, too. Hope everything is going well. Thank you for letting me know. This is like it ain't one of those multi-directional things. I have to kind of stay on top of it for it to sound good. But my mic's up here, so it ain't all working out right yet, but I'll get it fixed if I plan on keep going live. Rick, man, it's good to see you. I ain't talked to you in a while either. Glad we got to catch up, at least in the comments. Anyway, but it's good to see you, man. Hope everything is going as well as it can be. Will, what is going on, man? Been working with them knives some this fall. Hope all is well. I know your story's changing some. I got to catch up. I mean, now's the time. Fall is when we're the busiest. We're moving leaves and stuff around right now, but working on the gardens and getting ready to cover everything back up. But hopefully this is more time anyway. Howdy. What's up? But yeah, how long has it been, Boone? I think the last time we tried this stuff, it was like 9, 10 months ago. Kentucky. Wow. How is Nala liking that big change? Well, probably doing about the same with the deer. Yeah, I know, baby girl. I know. Of course, we was too. It's just we had to kind of force ourselves to slow down with, Marty getting bigger and need more things. Plus, Nana coming around, she kind of helps me so I can go to work with Bobby a lot more and help her get back out of the field. It's been tough, man. It's been tough. We strategically do stuff right, or you own your own business, you can pretty much stroke yourself out if you don't do stuff the right way. So we're trying. But we have made, I'm surprised we made some major changes. Bobby's been going along with, and she usually don't like to let go, but we're doing good. And Hemi is good today. He's just in quite a bit of pain. Obviously, this is a day after, so I figured Bobby done let y'all know in the message. Well, that's kind of in the nature. They are definitely a one owner, that's for sure. But sometimes you work with them a little bit. You can get them to. Sometimes you can't. So maybe we get a few more minutes. I got some stuff to talk about too, y'all. This ain't just going to be stray live stream. Well, maybe. Y'all know how I get. We start getting in quiet spots, or I quit finding stuff to talk about. I'll just bail out on you real quick. Anyway, if you start having problems with the sounds, or I accidentally start hitting buttons over here, you never know what's going to happen. There's like 20 or 30 of these things on here. So if I accidentally hit something, it'll get pretty crazy. There's 3 or 4 mutes all goes to the same. I'll figure it all out. But anyway, yeah, I got some good stuff to talk about, especially for the members. But we can talk about anything. It don't matter. It is good to see you, Voon. Love you so much. Hopefully we can catch up, And again, it's Friday, but still, I know how you're busy. I got to work tomorrow and Sunday morning. But I'm still going to do this. I don't care. I can go in a little late because they're both commercial, so they're going to be closed. And we have the Core Pilates studio up in Clemens somewhere, and an EMT office. So they're both commercial, so I can go when I want to. Don't like to work on Sunday. I probably could put them both on Saturday, but cool. I got to get back over to YouTube, y'all, and make sure I'm right. We're going to see how it goes, y'all. So listen, just in case, I know Jeff been showing a couple of them will come back and watch because a lot of y'all's busy. I know Jamie's going to go to bed. Another one of my besties. He's probably not going to make it, which is fine. I just chose to do this it's been 10 months. I got to catch up with y'all. And the less time we spend out in the field, the more time I got to do this. And eventually I'll move my camera down so we can have everything will be level. Not that y'all need to be seeing this ugly mug anyway. But so anyway, we are behind on proto packs. We're not really behind. A lot of people just don't want us to keep cramming seed on them during the wintertime. Some people don't even have a garden yet, and they're just stacking seed up, waiting to. And we're fine with that. We just try to make everybody happy. So we're going to slack off on the quarterlies with the seed, but we're not just going to stop sending y'all stuff. We'll just keep sending you stuff, but it won't be garden gear so much through the wintertime. We'll swap out with stuff you can use, and obviously it's all going to be stuff on the website. So normally if you're members, unless you're buying Christmas presents or somebody else, you probably don't need to buy something because you're pretty much going to get everything from the website. Anyway, so while we wait for more people to come in, I'll go ahead and run through really quick. Just some really quick stuff, y'all. This is for members, but not just for members. So anyway, y'all already know what is it called? Gold Plus or higher. We've been putting a lot of stuff on the website. We have 2 stores here where we live at that sells our goat's milk. So we already have them in store. But the way it works is the stores buy it by the unit and we make it by the pound, obviously. We make it by 1 pound loaves. Or we can make 5 or 6 of them at a time, but it's still all in 1 pound loaves. So buying it by the unit and making it by the pounds don't always work out. You have stuff left over. So that's why the website says our soap is kind of like soup of the day. whatever we have left over that the two stores don't buy and stock on the shelf, we stick on the website. And obviously, we use ourselves. We don't go buy soap. We try to not use some of the scents that we don't like and save it for the next round of when they order. So whatever's left over here, like I said, it's kind of like soup of the day. There's going to be 10 or 15 different types, fragrances. We even got Bug Guard coming, some stuff for outdoorsmen. And Bobby's doing some stuff for the ladies and all that. But we're adding a little bit at a time because most of the time we don't have most of those stuff left over. And we're adding extra to the store. They want to add a little bit at a time. And there's only two. There are Amish stores here close to us. So we're not like, we do have some soap pros here that are members. And obviously you're not going to get soap because you're already doing your own thing. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the Soaps and Scents Club. We open that up. But for everybody that's doing the Gold Plus and higher, we have some new stuff. So we'll go ahead and talk about the first thing we added that we have that's being made for us is some aircraft aluminum. We call them farm freshies. It's just like aromatherapy on the go. Some of you already seen it, some of you hadn't. But anyway, everybody Gold Plus or higher. John, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Thank you for coming in and checking us out. It's been a while. I'm going to try to get back in the loop of things and see if we can keep them going through the cold weather. Anyway, Gold Plus or higher. Everybody's getting one of these. This is aircraft aluminum. This thing will last years and ain't going nowhere. But what's so cool about it is it holds these little fragrances inside. You can change them out, interchange them during the day. This don't just clip in your car. It works on personal desk fans, RVs, SUVs. One will do, two of them will do a personal room and a larger fan. Anyway, everybody's going to get one of these. I have a little compilation, a commercial or video set up to show you guys how to use these. But everybody Gold Plus and higher using these. You'll get one and it'll last for years, and then you'll obviously get a scent. The scents are on the website. You get to go over and pick one of three. Make sure you email us and tell us before we get these sent off which one of the three scents you want, because some of them's pretty powerful. And I don't even use some of the ones that are pretty stout. I like the bakery and stuff like that, but a lot of the floral stuff that Bobby's been doing is been getting pretty popular. So anyway, you can change those out. We got aromatherapy, and we also have plain fragrance oil too for those. And the next thing that we're doing that's going to be taking place to see for the quarterly is our gold, Emmy's Gold 24 karat gold soap. So the reason why some of you guys hadn't checked out the website, there's a lot of this being explained on the website, but this soap takes about 6 months for us to make completely. And that don't include the cure stage, because when you're making light soap, it's got to cure for at least 2 months anyway, before you can even get it out on the shelf to sell it. But we use heliotrope nectar on our MB's 24 karat gold soap. We also use, she uses 14 karat gold mica gold powder for an exfoliant. It just takes a long time to put together, especially when the heliotrope nectar has to cure, because we buy that from a whole nother company. And that's what makes it smell so good. But anyway, there's also 24 karat gold flakes on top. But everybody that's MB Gold Plus or higher is going to get this soap before we put it back out on the market. So this stuff here in the Amish stores, they're dropping this for like $19.99 a bar. And we're doing it on the website for $12.99. But everybody that's Gold Plus or higher is going to get one of these. These are a big old hefty chunk too. It's like a 6-ounce bar. So everybody's going to get one of these that's Gold Plus or higher. And one of these. Now, the Scents and Soaps Club, what that is you're going to get a bundle pack. We have a bundle pack of these for RVs. And then you're going to get a scent every single month. You get to pick. You can have the same one. You can get a different scent every single month. But these things right here will last you for a long time. And then quarterly, you're going to get whatever the new scent, or you'll get soap also. But that's for the Scents and Soaps Club. Y'all can check that out over there. But if you already Gold Plus or higher, you're going to get this anyway, and you'll get a free scent stick and all that stuff. We're going to pick back up on the seed and everything when it's time, but we're just trying to keep everybody happy. And some people said, "Look, I ain't trying to hurt your feelings, and I love what I'm getting, but I just don't want to get seed all winter long." I already have a complete garden to start with just the seed you sent me, and I'm happy with that. I'm cool with it. But that don't mean we ain't going to like try to get you something tangible because we love our members. Like I said, it helps us pay for feed and stuff here. So we're going to make sure y'all get something back. And it's usually going to be a product off the website along with all the other stuff you're already promised with the perks. Anyway, I think I'm done babbling with most of that. Oh, yeah, by the way, for most of you that don't know, I bet Boone don't even know this. I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to some stuff. So I'm a big coin nerd. Like every year, I buy stuff from the U.S. Mint and other places that you can't get your hands on anymore. And I'm overloaded with some stuff that came in from last year, 2024 order. I got a lot of these U.S. Mint rolls here. So I have about 52 rolls. Each one's 25. So we're going to pick some random people, again, go plus or higher. And y'all going to get some of this stuff that have way more than doubles of. So random people's going to get the new Sacagawea dollar. Now, some of these are already toned. If you don't know much about coins, but they've been aged and toned. These are all uncirculated, all bought from the mint, straight out of the roll, and they're toned. Some of them have a little rainbow. It makes them worth a little more. So the back of it's called the Spear of Truth for the new one, I think it is. And the other one that I'm overloaded on is New Jersey, I think. No, it don't have Sacagawea. It has, it always seems to do better from here. It has a Liberty on the front, and then it has the garden plow. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see this too much, but it has that on the back too. So I'm gonna pick out some random people to drop those in too. Hold on. Sorry, Bobby wanted to ask me a question. All right. So anyway, we're doing a whole lot of stuff for our members, y'all. Just because we're not sending out seed, don't mean we're not catching up. We just can't send this stuff out like every single month. We have to do it again on quarterly. So we're gonna catch back up. And even though most of you guys may not be coin collectors, most of this stuff is going to pay for a whole year's membership. Not long from now, but I'm a big coin nerd. I got a big Uncle Paul's book. Actually, all my stuff is stacked around. I got a big Paul book full of coins. Like I've been doing it for a long time. I got some that I ain't even going to show you because they worth too much. But I'm not, I'm not going to get rich off of it. But my kids maybe one day. Henry Smarty's going to get it all. I just keep saving it up. I got some pretty cool stuff. So anyway, we got a lot more stuff coming, but I'll post it in on the member section so I can stop yapping, see what's going on with y'all. I would throw up a link and have some visitors, but I have this brand new XA, and I don't have any headphones, so it's whenever somebody talks, it's just going to come straight through the microphone. And again, I don't have to set all this up. There's a soundboard over here it's dusty, just sat here, hadn't been used, brand new. Had it all hooked up. Like I said, I overdubbed videos with it, but I hadn't really went live ever. So what's up? Look here. Pathways, this chat's moving a little bit. I missed it. What's going on? How are you fine folks doing? It's good to see y'all. Miss coming on your live streams too on Sunday, but unfortunately, like I told everybody else, I had to switch and start doing a shift on Sunday mornings. We have a commercial client we have to go because they're open Monday through Saturday, and then Sunday's the only day we can go do that client. So don't get to see you guys much on Sunday morning anymore, but I do miss it, and I hope y'all doing good. Well, it ain't y'all. It's something that me and Hendrix. It's something that I like, and him. He kind of got into something we kind of bond over, something we do together. Because I don't really get to hop in on the gaming stuff like he really loves to do, and I used to get in there with him. But it's been crazy, man. Especially with Marley getting older and needing different things, and I ain't even going to talk about how crazy stuff's been anymore with the economy. Anyway, we do all right, but like I said, we've had to shift a lot of clients around, just basically because of Marley and all the surgeries going on. Everybody getting stuff fixed, Bobby it's been a while, but Bobby just has got back to, doing good, I reckon. Now she's withering away from working too hard, but And for the rest of you that don't know, I was talking to Boone. He just had adenoid surgery. So he's had PFAPA since, since he was born, I reckon. But he was diagnosed with it when he was around 8, 6, somewhere between 6 and 8. I can't remember. But anyway, his DNA has a little tick in it that tells his body he has the flu. So his brain actually starts making his body react like he has the flu. And it happens 10 days out of every month. Sometimes he gets lucky and it only happens 7. It's painful. His body runs a fever of 104. He's not really sick. It's just a syndrome in his DNA where his body tells him he is. And it gets pretty rough. He's hyperflexible, which most people think is cool, but it's extremely painful for him when he has PFAPA. And the hyperflexibility does come from that same thing. So it can affect him until you're an adult, 17, 18, to grow out of it. And you have to put up with that every single month. It's guaranteed it's going to happen. You watch your child lay on the bed and shake like he's freezing to death and screaming in pain and running a fever of 104, and you just keep taking them back. It took us forever just to figure out what it was. Anyway, the adenoids don't cause it, but they found some type of link to the adenoids. They still don't know why, but they found out in research that children that had adenoids taken out with their tonsils, when the adenoids was taken out, they don't have any more flares. The adenoids is not what's causing the flares, but if they're removed, there's like 85% of the kids don't have flare-ups. So it's like the PFAPA just goes away earlier than adulthood. So we thought about it for a while, and he said he was tired of suffering, so he wanted to try it. And it was like, it's a little bit more than a tonsillectomy because the adenoid is coming out too, but it's not going to be that much different. Just a little bit longer healing time, a little bit more restrictions on what he can do. Coughing is going to be extremely bad for him, sneezing and stuff like that. So we did it. Now everybody knows instead of me just talking in code to Boone and Jamie in text message, but they wanted to shoot to take the adenoids out. Even the doctors doing the surgery just kept talking about tonsillectomy. They didn't even know much about the adenoids coming out and the link with PFAPA. So we had to explain to some of them, but either way, he had it done. He's healing up. Today's post day. So we'll see how it goes from there. And maybe he won't have any more flare ups. So everybody's up to date now on that. And we've been dealing with that for since he was, born, and we could figure out. Because to us, just for a while, we was just, getting sick, but there was a pattern and stuff with it. I never even heard of it. So pretty rough stuff, but there's quite a few kids that have it. There's a big, huge parent support group and, quite a few thousand people that we get to talk to. And most of them said that adenoid surgery helped with at least 85% of them. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like I said, I didn't even know anything about it until we went to see a specialist and they started digging into his DNA. And it's a crazy story of how it happens, but it's just a random thing that can happen with pretty much any child. Howdy, Reaper's Ridge. Sorry I missed you yapping my mouth. Like again, it's been for a long time since I did live. I can get you. StreamYard's changed a lot, y'all. YouTube, not so much, but StreamYard's changed a lot. A lot of our people's changed a lot too. It's been a long time since we've been live. Man, I didn't know that. I think it wasn't long. I think it was like 4 months ago or something. Tony made me. He was talking about some of his bees and made me think. I was saying to go see what Bobby's doing. So I went over and checked your video out. Like I said, it's been months ago, but it's good to see you back at it, man. It's good to see you back on YT. If it's something you like to do, just keep doing it. Roll on with it. We'll support you. We don't mind. But again, it's good to see you. I'm glad you told me. I didn't have no idea. Last time it was still Big Heads Outdoors. I'm going to scroll back up and make sure I ain't miss anybody. But yeah, that's it. Pretty much. We got some more stuff coming for the members, y'all. Miss Fritchie, what's going on? Good to see y'all. Hope you and the girls is doing good. Sorry, I've been missing y'all on Sunday nights. I should be able to catch you now. I was going to try to go live, but like I said, we missed our slot. We just didn't go. Saturdays are ate up. Sundays I could go, but I work on Sundays too, so I'll be pretty tired when I come home. But I guess I'll try to stick to Friday if I am going to go live. I know I'm stepping on Remy and quite a few other people, but they don't get mad. They understand. And besides, I'm not going to do. We used to pull some 3-hour lives and keep a bunch of people in there, but I'm probably not going to try that till Bobby comes back because I'm just yapping endlessly right now with no direction. But Bobby's pretty good at it. She can flap it and keep it going in the same direction. You can probably hear it right now too, so it's all right. Yeah, I got to check up on my time too because I promised I wasn't going to go too long. But I will get me some phones, y'all. So here I got some earphones somewhere, headphones, whatever. But they need to be Bluetooth, and I can have some people up here and they can yap for me, like Jules. I don't think I could ever get Boom back up here. Maybe Patty usually comes up and talks to me some. But yeah, Bobby, it's good to see you, and you too, Rick. I'm glad you're coming back around. I know life happens, man. We all got to stay. I almost didn't even come back when I had my surgery because a lot of people didn't even know I had surgery. The reason why you don't know is I made like 20 some videos ahead of time as much as I possibly could. Like it was really hard for me too because it's enough to try to put out one video when you're homeschooling and you own your own business and you're trying to go out and do that too. So we have Nana. She comes and helps with Marley and Hendrix. And so, I mean, it's always hard, but I knew it was coming. It was either shut down the channel or just, and not put videos out for 12 weeks or whatever. And I was going to aim it to a week. So I had to get rolling. So I just made a whole bunch of videos up front. The Vineyard Chicks was trying to get me in on their collaboration, and I had to turn them down. But I would have liked to do that because me and Bobby really don't do collaborations. But we would have went with them though. They're pretty cool little chicks, and they do a lot of good stuff, educating people, smart little girls, and they're musical too. But we didn't have time, and I was already putting those videos out, so I just explained to them. So I think they knew, but I told Jamie, he's like, man, I didn't even know. I mean, I knew about your surgery, but I didn't. The glitch in the channel, but that's just because I don't know if I could ever do that again. Seriously, it was rough doing all those videos. So what I done was I just put them on a date and had them all release. And then when I got home from work, I would just try to keep up with the comments. So then I wouldn't have to, And it worked out. Nobody even knew I was gone for 12 weeks and healing, except for my best friends, the people I talk to on the daily. But now we're back trying to be back to normal on YouTube and work because we was overloaded on clients and it's killing ourselves. And we're back down on employees. We're back down to where we're, good on that. Don't have too many of them either. So we keeping to the goals. It's just taking us a while to get old. I'm not even reading the comments, y'all. I'm just yapping. That's all I'm doing. Anyway, we're still working on a new website. There's a member section coming up. So that when we do these live streams, it'll be in there with the member section. So that page is not open yet. Bobby is doing a canning course. It's not going to be on YouTube. It's for the website. And what else is new? Farm Tours is going to start May the 22nd. I think it's the 22nd. It could be the 12th. I don't know. I have to go to the website and look. But I'm pretty sure it's the 22nd. We have the Amish community on board. We're going to tour all the Amish places around here, get y'all some discounts. The Sabre Lake Farm right across the road that has the Airbnb cabins, the big old fishing lake, all that stuff in the gated community. Right here in our backyard. So when people come from out of town, we got you a nice place to stay. And so it's going to be starting May the 12th, and I think it's going to go all the way through September. So it'll be including our farm, Sabre Lake Farm, Amish farms here, the dairy, Shiloh, the huge greenhouse, and Mum Farm over here. on Shady Grove. So there's a lot of stuff. I mean, it's if you wanted to, it'd probably take around 4 hours to do every bit of it. That don't include canning classes and all those are going to be live and on the website. So the people that's at the farm tour that's going to be scheduled for those canning classes are also going to be recorded and put in part of that canning class over at yougrofood.com. So the tab's up and you can see the programs or classes there, but they're not there yet because they're being made right now. And I don't know how long it's going to take her to get it all done, but it's all going to be over there. So a lot of stuff's going to be integrated with the website this time, but that's how we're going to do it. If we pay them the money, we might as well use the website. But we're taking it on, cramming it into one, so everything's been shattered, took down. I deleted it all and rebuilt it again. It's all strictly just You Grow Food now. So I'm going to try this again next weekend too. Y'all just tell me what time you think is best. I don't think none's the best time since everybody was more happy with 8, 7, and 8. I'll do that next time, but then I can get some people up here and just help me yap, so I'm not just endlessly talking and not reading chat. Can y'all hear me good when I'm this far away and talking like that? Bobby says I mumble a lot. This thing, like I said, you have to get up on it for it to sound good. I like seeing these people come in. Bill, how you liking Kentucky, man? Considering where you came from. I know you're still doing chickens. I know Stephanie still has, or Stephanie just got her chickens. So Stephanie is going to get, well, she's already got her phone number. So she has a direct contact. Stephanie's like, what do you call it? An MB fanatic. So she has a direct line to me 24/7. If she has chicken problems or whatever, she can just pick up the phone and call. And she hasn't had chickens, but she's been paying the membership. So now she's got her new place. Her chickens is there, and she's making chicken videos. I know she's excited. So, and chickens are something I think everybody needs now because it's getting crazy. Thank you, y'all. I bet you can hear Marty in the background too. She's having a good time. So this setup holds 2 mics, so I got it. You know that Bobby's coming back, so I had to get me a soundboard that'll hold 2 of them. Eventually, she's coming back. I don't know when. She keeps saying she's going to, but kind of gets a little busy. Bobby's brains it's like that. Anyway, I'm thanking everybody for coming in here. I'm excited. If you hear that noise right there, that ground, whatever noise, that's me moving the mic stand around. And there's cardboard on it, so it's grinding. I'm not sure what that sounds like to y'all, but I promise it's the mic stand with a little cardboard wedge in it because my nut's about my screw, my little nut plate. I'll show it to you. It's kind of stripped off right there a little bit. It won't screw all the way in, so I had to get a new one and then cardboard in between. Anyway, I rig stuff a lot. It works for now. I'm already rigging the new system on a old mic stand, but anyway, I ain't doing vocals anymore, so I have to stand it up this way instead of like that. I definitely will. Man, she misses y'all. And the group chats. We used to have so much fun with those things. Now we get to talk. Well, we still talk every day. It's just not vocal. So like you're like us in the background. There's so much going on. You couldn't talk on the phone if you wanted to. It's like with Marty here. I love her to death, but she's like with sensory disorders, loud. You know, she's just loud all the time. Even if she's happy, it don't matter. She's loud a lot. So, and I used to have a phone that had noise canceling on it, and whenever me and Jamie talk to it, be like, or y'all know Jules Small Garden or Jules Gardening Tips now. Anyway, that's another one of my besties. But I'll talk to him on the phone and just he's like, man, you're cutting out. You just like I can just hear something activate and you're gone. And then once your paragraph or whatever it is you're saying is like, then you come back. But kind of find out it was the background noise cancellation. And Marty was really loud several times. She would talk or be loud in the background. It would just mute the mic and it would mute me too. So it was pointless to have that on with her in the background. I would have to walk outside. So this has that on there too, but I'm not going to turn it on because I figured it's going to do the same thing. Y'all already know about Marley's sensory disorder. 7 years old. She's going to be loud sometimes, so we'll just have to deal with it. If I go live anymore. Jules is going through life, man. I tell you what, I love Jules like a brother, man. We've just like been there for each other through a lot of stuff. Love him to death. I don't care if he ever gets back on YouTube again or not. I talk to him every day. Well, I want to talk to him every day, but now it's got rough, so I get to talk to him maybe 1 week now. Vocally, I bet I ain't talked to Vin in a month, but I still get to talk to her every day. I love him to death. Just life, you know. We always get to hang out, you know, every other month, and it switched to once a year. Meat fest, you know, but we still try to squeeze in there so we can hang out with each other because we don't get to do it as much, but we do stay in touch. You know, don't you love it when friends turn into family or family? Jules like a brother to me, you know. Finn's like a sister to me. Love him to death. Amy, you know, Amy drove all the way down here and hung out with us, her and the girls. They could have came, but I understand they come back again. And I'm not going to talk all night. Like I've been going for 30 minutes and I'm surprised this many people came in, 10, 11 people. But y'all know me. I don't care about the numbers. That ain't what it's about anyway. Never worried about that. I'm just worried about getting in touch with my peeps, making sure y'all know what's going on. But we are going to try to do some more live streams. We just trying to figure out what the best time is. Because some other people, like Jesse and Lisa's had Saturday night wrapped up. They always have a big old live. Lots of people go in there. Like I wouldn't touch them anyway, but at the same time, I go in there and support them because I love Jesse and Lisa too. They're good people and they're members of my channel. Why would I not go support them? So I try not to go live when they do. I always like try to catch Ann and the girls and Jake. They'll do something on Sundays. If I'm not working, I try to do that. And, you know, you can't satisfy everybody. You're going to step on somebody eventually. Another buddy of mine in New Brunswick, Remy, he was live tonight on Friday. So I tried to switch it to about 9. But my crowd, we're in the States. So if you guys think it's better, I'm probably going to stick to Friday, though. So if y'all guys think it's better that we do Friday, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, just whenever. I'm probably going to do it early at 5, though, because I'm probably going to stay in the field or across the road at Sabriel Lake because we work a lot over there, too. When they're gone on vacation or whatever, we usually just, you know, go over there and take care of the animals that they have over there. And Bobby also cleans the Airbnbs and the little cabins and stuff that they got. That sounds good. I can do that. And I think it's a lot earlier because even on Friday night, you know, it used to be we would go at 9 because Marty would just like, she was smaller and go to sleep and stuff. But now in Marty's mind, she's this great video director. Marty makes movies and stuff. And it's not because I do it all the time on YouTube. It's just, I don't know where she picked it up from, but she loves to make movies, her own little movies and little, she's a big T.Y. Beanie Baby fan, so she'll use her stuffies and stuff and make a whole movie with them and direct them and make up the lines. And for a 7-year-old, she's even her doctor she's pretty awesome. And she likes to get loud, you know, when she does it because her animals sometimes will get excited or scream or be surprised or happy, and she's going to do their voices. So now it don't matter what time we go. Sometimes she's up to 11 o'clock at night trying to make videos, and we have to wrestle her to get her in bed, and that gets pretty loud too. So maybe this time's earlier than later. But it used to be when we first started going live, Marty would just be sleeping, and you know we could go live. Tina Ladybug, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you too. Coach Joe, sorry, it's always Coach to me. Wilmington, North Carolina, played football, and I came back to Carroll County and played football. And my Coach Joe looked just like Coach Joe a whole lot. Way different accent, though. I promise. My Coach Joe was a different accent. I mean, he was this hillbilly, and I listen, I say hillbilly all the time because I identify. You hear me say it all the time. I call myself a hillbilly in my videos. Some hillbilly, I don't mind it. Not a redneck hillbilly, though. I'm good with the hillbilly. And this coach Joe, I was a quarterback in ninth grade all the way up to 11th grade. This guy had more hillbilly accent. I've never heard nobody talk like that. He was awesome. I loved him to death. So now, every time I see Garden State Gardner, that's coach. He was also a ball coach too, which is why I call him coach. But anyway, good to see you, Joe. It's good to see you, man. Hope everything's going good over there. You're going to have to watch out. Joey's going to be taller than you in no time. He's growing. And thank you for coming in, Joe. We appreciate all the support. I know you're busy, just like everybody else, but you still find time to come in, say hello, and comment on our videos like you do everybody else. So we appreciate you, Bubba. Yeah, I know it's crazy. I mean, I still keep up. We don't get to comment all the time, but man, it's crazy how fast they grow. And it's been awesome to watch his story. He's a trooper, man. He was a fighter. You know how they do, though. He's going to outgrow you. You're going to feel like you're getting shorter. Like old people feel like their bones getting brittle. It's just because he's going to outgrow you. That's all it is. He's probably going to be 6 inches taller than you or more. All right, y'all. Until I can get some links and get people up here to talk to me. Listen, I'm happy y'all come and talk and hang out with me. Like, I didn't have a lot to do. Not a lot to talk about. No little special videos or nothing like that. But before I go, let me go over here to Brand, because the people that's getting these farm freshies are kind of confused. I'm going to play like this little, 30, 40-second video for everybody that's getting one, or for the people that's going to buy one later on, because they're getting really popular. This video will tell you everything you need to do when you get them, and they're going out next week. So some people's already got some. So remember, this will be on the website, but I'm going to play it for you now because I don't have it up there. I'll be right back. So if we use this, getting it, that way you'll never. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with how our farm freshies work, all you have to do is remove the tape from the vent holes on the front and the back, and then make sure the indicator on the front is lined up with the white arrow dots on the cap. Now, when you pull on your cap, your farm freshie is going to open up and you're going to see your wick stick inside. This is what holds your fragrance oil or your aromatherapy scent. So I recommend you wear gloves when you do this, but you just take your scent stick and you slide it inside, and all you have to do is just slide your cap in and make sure that your white arrow is lined up with the white dot indicators on the cap. And as long as it's in the middle, you can see that it's in full string. All right. I got to remind myself to unmute over here. There's 2 different mute buttons. So anyway, there you go, y'all. So when you get yours, you know exactly what you need to do. And we'll be sending them to you. Some of them's already gone out. Some of them's not. For everybody else is wondering if we have the new stuff is coming. We're doing flameless candles. We're taking away all of our hex wax, all of those, the wicks, everything's going. It's just something she wanted to do a long time ago. We're going to do flameless candles, and I'll show you guys that later on. Right now, we're piecing them together. Again, when we have pieces that have to have aluminum or something machined, we have to work it out with them to come to make that. And the rings for these flameless candles have to be machined also. So we're having them built. But anyway, these things are pretty awesome, and we'll air them when they come in. I will definitely do it. Patty, thank you very much for coming in. Like I said, I wanted to make sure everybody got at least a little bit of news on what's going on. We're going to try to go live streams again. We'll try to get it Friday night around 8 o'clock. And we'll see what goes on. So anyway, I ain't even ate supper. Y'all, it's really late for me too, but at least I wanted to get this done. And the next time I come back, I'll try not to jibber jabber so endlessly and keep up with chat more. I'm just surprised this many people come in. So anyway, I sure do appreciate it. Yeah, but that's awesome though. He's still got the he still got to do what he wanted to do, what he loves to do. That's awesome. And I see y'all. I'll promise I will tell Bobby. She's probably lurking, or she'll come back and watch it. She has her phone, but if she's with Marty, which obviously she is, but Marty gets a little busy, she'll get on the phone, but she's not commenting. So anyway, I done said I was leaving. Everybody saying good night. Listen, we love all you crazy folks. Appreciate all your support. I promise I will come back. I'll post another live when we're going to go live on Friday. I guess it'll be around 8 o'clock. Anyway, new video coming out probably tomorrow. I'm trying to do 2 a week for some reason. I don't know. It's pineapple sager anyway. Y'all keep on keeping on again. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. See you again next week. See y'all. Again, y'all keep on keeping on.